Good afternoon, guys, and thank you for tuning in today's video. So today we're going to be talking about a very important topic. This is the biggest question I get in starting a new business, especially in the automotive industry, and that's going to be how to get customers in the door of your new business, how to get those appointments for your mobile units and such. So here you are, you just learned how to tint, you're going off on your own, and you're wondering how to get those appointments, right? You've been tinting your friends' cars, your family's cars, but now it's time to start growing and doing a couple cars a day. Number one thing that I suggest for you to do is make a website. You're gonna wanna have somewhere where you can send those customers. It's cool to have an Instagram. Definitely start that day one. You're gonna need a Facebook business page. But the reason that I really specialize on the website is because not everybody has an Instagram. Not everybody has a Facebook. Everybody has some way to get to the internet, whether that be a laptop, phone, iPad, tablet, whatever. So say you're a customer, put yourself in their perspective. You're needing window tint. What's the first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna go on Google. You're gonna say, hey, window tint near me, window tint shop, window tinting, tints, whatever you wanna say. That's what the customer is gonna put into Google, right? So having a website is gonna allow somewhere that customer can go where you could showcase your work and have your contact information, as well as just some additional information on what you really do. If you're really wanting to have your website stand out, this is my suggestion. Go to the other window tint shops websites in your area, kind of get an idea of what everybody's doing, base it, use that same skeleton. You're gonna wanna have some of the same information, but put your own unique side in it. You know, I'll put photos of you as a person. You want that customer to be connected to you, not your business. When they start connecting with you as a person, they trust you. And if you can show them that you're doing honest work, oftentimes you're gonna see business owners having this kind of cocky persona, especially people with 5 stars or high prices and this. But to really get the edge over those people is being personal, right? If you can talk to a customer and you can talk to them about their car and how they enjoyed it comparatively to their last car, or how their family's doing, how do you like the area, the weather, check out my cool dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can connect, sold, right? You don't want to be a salesman. You're not gonna be like, hey, here's my price, let's do it. You want to do it? Are you sure? Come on. But if you're like, all right, man, this is what I do, here's my pricing. I'm not the cheapest in the area. I want to let you know, but I take a lot of pride in my work. I'm a perfectionist, and this is my main goal as a business owner, is to put out top tier work every single time. Leave it right there. They sit, they think for a second. Okay, I'll spend the extra $40 to go with you. I know you're gonna trust my vehicle. I know you're gonna do good on my vehicle. Have it. Keys. Once you get your website made, if you're a legitimate business, you're going to want to get on Google. So to get on Google, you're going to go and create a Google business listing, right? So that's pretty much just going to say, hey, if a customer goes on Google and searches your business name, your business is going to come up. And that's going to be the biggest key to getting customers in. Once you have that Google business listing, you're just want to drive reviews. So the biggest thing a customer is going to be looking for once they search where to get their tint, after they already gather all the prices, but their first impression is going to be, what are you reviewed? Are you a 4-star, 3-star? Are you a 5-star? If you're a 5-star, you're setting yourself apart. If you live in a city, just look at every window tint shop's rating. There's probably only going to be a handful that are 5 stars. So they automatically have the advantage to doing nicer cars, to getting more business, and to being trusted. And ultimately, as a business owner, the number one thing that you want is to be trusted. Outside of the realm of Google, I would definitely suggest creating your Instagram page. So Instagram is going to be kind of like your show and tell, right? It's not going to be your biggest draw of customers, but it's going to be where people are going to see you on social media. They're going to see the cool content you do and how much effort you put into. They're going to see what kind of vehicles you're working on. So as a new tinter, what I suggest, pump out as much content as you can, right? Because if you only have a couple posts, they're gonna think you've only done a couple cars, right? So just push out everything. Make a single individual post for every single vehicle you do. And then eventually, you're gonna start kind of dropping those older cars and the bottom cars, you know, and then you're gonna create this portfolio of these new, beautiful cars, and people are just gonna be like, okay, well, if he's tinted this $80,000 car, then he can tint my $60,000, $80,000 car. Number one, Google, this is everything that you can do within a day, is you're gonna create your Google listing, you're gonna create your Instagram page, you're gonna create your Facebook business page. In the beginning, if you're really serious about wanting business, paid ads are not a bad idea. You can go and create Facebook ads, create a post with a car that just stands out. Maybe it's just a rare car, maybe it's just the color of the car, sorry. But bright colored cars grab more attention. So you're gonna have your bright colored car, and then you're gonna give them some information. Tell them a little bit about what you do, mainly tell them who you are. Why are you doing this? Why do you stand out from all these other tinters? Why are your prices higher? Stand by your price. People will respect you if you say, hey, listen, I'm sorry, but my prices are non-negotiable. This is just based on the professionalism of the installation, the warranties, the film levels, and just our shop costs. So you're gonna have your media of your bright colored car. You're gonna have that quick, just sweet caption. The first line of your paragraph is gonna be what the people read. If you don't grab their attention on that first line, boop, scrolled, or boop, they're gonna click, and you're gonna pay for that click. So you really have to make sure that first one's really hitting the heart, right? So if you can hit them in the heart with that first line, then they're gonna click that link. And that's where when they click the link, they look at your work and they're like, all right, this guy knows what he's doing. And I've talked to him because I've already called the number. He's a personal guy. This is somebody I'm gonna trust. But in the beginning of creating Facebook ads, you're just gonna do a couple different ones for maybe a couple dollars a day. And then you're gonna see how many messages you got per cost. So you're gonna take those ratios and you're gonna compare them. And whatever one's got the best ratio, you're gonna drop the rest and you're gonna put a little bit more money into that. So in the beginning, I would suggest doing $5 a day, right? So $5 a day for a month, that would be $150 a month, which it sounds like a lot, but if it brings you one customer with one car, I mean, that's gonna be $200+ You've already paid it. Now, say hypothetically that one ad brings you 10 or 20 customers that month. You're gonna be like, oh, 150. I mean, Facebook ads, I was getting to where I was spending like $500 or $600 per month on it. And then it got to a point where I was already getting enough customers just from referrals and people searching on Google, and then you can kind of drop it. But in the beginning, it gets your foot in the door, it gets customers in your door, and it's gonna get you tinting. But the number one thing that I wanna say on how to get customers, how to keep customers, and then how to create more business out of that customer is just make sure after every single appointment, you tell them, you're like, hey, I try to do my best work. I maybe had to pull one off and redo it because I wanted it to be perfect. Is this something that you're happy with? Ask them, be so upfront, because I know tinters are scared to do that in the beginning because you're scared of your work. Ask them, is there something that you're unhappy with? If yes, how can I fix it? If it's something you can't fix, if you're not that skilled enough tinter, say, hey, listen, I'm gonna give you some money back because this isn't my best work and I want you to know that. They remember that. They think about that afterwards, you know? You're not just a businessman, you're somebody that's chasing a dream. You're standing behind your work. And that's something they tell people about. In the beginning, it started in business. I just thought like people would get tint and they go home, blah, blah, blah. Never hear from them again. They get their tint, they start connecting with you, they follow you on Instagram, they follow you on Facebook. Now they're gonna see your work over and over and over again. So now you're gonna be with that person for years. And every time that person has someone that says anything about tint, they're gonna say, hey, I know this guy. He did really good work. It's not like another automotive shop. Like, this guy told me what I needed. You know, he didn't try to upsell me on something that I didn't need. And it's not like I mean, it's different if somebody comes in with a nice car and they're like, hey, I want the top of the line ceramic. Perfectly fine. That's how you get ceramic jobs. You don't really want to talk people into it that are like, yeah. Because then it's just kind of a brick wall, you know. You're gonna get that money, but then there's not gonna be anything after that. If you enjoyed this video and you found any of this information useful for you, I just ask that you could like and subscribe and drop a comment on what you want to know next. I'm willing to tell all, so use this, all right? There's not very many entrepreneurs that are gonna tell you exactly how to do it, and I'm here to tell you exactly how to do it. So ask me, tell me what you want to hear, and see you in the next video. Peace.